You said before the game you're going to try and put the ball in RJ's hands, and certainly for most of that game, it looked like his ability to make some decisions with it was pretty good. And didn't get a win, but a lot of really good performances across your lineup.
Yes, I agree. I thought that first half we were really able to execute our offensive and defensive game plan to the point we were really engaged, and communication was great. RJ did a really good job of 9 assists, making the plays there. 4 turnovers, they come as a byproduct of being more engaged there, but also it's a great learning opportunity. I think when we watch this film, and I watch film with him together, just to recognize where there are those opportunities more to make better decisions. But overall, I thought that he did a really good job, and as well as his whole team competing throughout the whole game.
Coach, when you look at the early body of work, what does it say about your group and the way that they were able to get organized early, considering the lineups, considering who was missing, who's not there, changes last minute?
It's not easy on the guys. Obviously, a lot of different lineups, a lot of different groups over there. We're really trying to keep it as simple as possible, while at the same time trying to develop guys and put them in situations they need to be in, and for them to grow. I thought that Grady had a really, really good game tonight. A lot of things that he's working on, off-ball screens, how to set up his man, how to play off of that. He's really starting to master those situations, and I'm really actually proud of his 7 assists tonight as well. So for young player to get 36 minutes and to start an NBA game against NBA champion, that's a huge win for us tonight.
I mean, I know you can't really simplify it to just simply playing simple, but it did look like there was the joy that you always tell your guys you want them to play with quite early. Did you like the level of engagement from the guys on the floor, but also then on the bench too?
Yes, I thought that we were really good on the floor, and guys on the bench. Every single timeout we had, there was really good communication. Scotty was really engaged. Quickly was really engaged. All the guys were together in it, helping each other, and at the same time they're sending all the same message, talking about how we need to play, what are the reads on offense, how we can get better organized, and constantly looking to push the ball in transition, and what those spots on the floor need to look like, where we need to be. So I thought that we did for the majority of the game really good job there. But the NBA game is you're up 20, you're down 20. Game is never over. So we gotta know that when they come off that halftime, they're gonna be more aggressive, and how to handle those moments. There is learning opportunity there for us.
What did you see from Jonte Porter tonight?
Jonte, I thought that first of all, I give him credit. He guarded Jokic. I thought that his hands were really active. He was able to get a couple of deflections to make Jokic turn the ball over a couple of times in the first half. And offensively, he was able to open up the floor for us with his three-point shooting, but also with the decision making. He's also looking for the right balance between he can get a shot right away if they're late on a closeout, but he's looking for the good balance between being aggressive and shooting the ball and also connecting with his teammates.
Is there anything from Grady? I know you just kind of mentioned what you saw from him today, but Grady or even Ochai that maybe surprised you a little bit, or maybe it's just another layer of their game that they were able to have the opportunity to reveal tonight?
I think that both of those guys, they did a really good job with aggressiveness, with active hands. I think Grady had 3 or 4 deflections in that first quarter. Ochai, he ends up a lot of times guarding the best player on the opposing team. I thought that tonight he really showed that he was into it and engaged. I thought that he made it pretty hard on his matchup. But also he did a really good job with rebounding, and he had a block shot at the rim. He just needs to continue being really aggressive on defensive end. I think that's most important thing for him.
Coach, having worked with a bunch of guys across the NBA, when you look at Jokic and Jamal, is there something tangible that you notice about players like that don't shrink in those moments that require them to kind of make big shots or make big blocks? Is there something tangible that you can identify?
They were young back in the day, and they went through some losses, and they went through some hard times as well. The only way you really grow is through having some failures as well. Those are really good learning experiences. And then when you get wins and you see what's really working, and you can always build that confidence. So I think both guys, Jamal and Jokic, they had that early in their career, that they had some success, they had some failures, they had some more success after that. I think it's part of the journey. And the most important thing is for those guys, they never waver, and their confidence is always through the roof, and just keep going forward, go to the next game, go to the next opportunity, and continue to grow.
Primary decision maker in a lot of possessions, and looked like you did okay, but what were your takeaways from that experience at altitude against the defending world champions?
I think it was, obviously a great first half for us. Everybody was into it, and then, we knew in the second half they were going to be more aggressive. And I think they just, they showed their championship pedigree there with the way they responded.
And you yourself, in terms of like the 9 assists and being able to, kind of run the offense at times and have it in your hands at key moments.
I didn't even know I had 9 assists. I was just trying to play basketball, I was just out there. I was trying to make the right plays as much as I could.
You tied a career high with 9 assists, but Grady actually set his career high with
7
assists. What did you like from what you saw from him tonight?
Grady was really aggressive today. I mean, 17 points. What is he? 7 for 12. He played a really good game. He was active on the defensive end as well. So he's really been coming to his own as the season's gone along.
There's a couple times on the bench that you kind of walked up to Jalen and was kind of like saying, like, this is what I need from you. What is that you kind of try to encourage him to do or show up guys on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, J-Mac really he sparked that run. He sparked that run for us. I think it was in the second quarter, and really got us out to that lead with just how he was playing on both ends. So that was big time of him, and great to see him out there showing what he can do.
How are you guys able to just collectively fight and contribute, especially so hard in the first half, going undermanned?
We just play hard. We play hard. We fight every possession. Took the defending champs, right to the end. I mean, obviously, they have some great players over there. They played a really good game, but we gave them one hell of a fight.
What makes Jamal so tough to contain in those tight spaces down in the fourth quarter like that?
I mean, he could shoot, and he's really crafty. Yeah, he's really crafty when he gets the ball, and I think he plays off of Jokic really well. Those two guys have been playing together for a really long time now, so, yeah.
And then just in terms of playing off of Kelly Olynyk, he also had a really great game tonight. What did you see from him, and what would you like to see when the guys are back a bit more healthy in the future? What would you like to see continued?
No, just doing what he does. Making plays. He was scoring the ball. He scored the ball obviously very well today. But just he's a very smart player. Like I say, high IQ. So we definitely need that on this team.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest video and subscribe for more.
Denied. Lead pass. Here's McDaniels. In a crowd. Wide open three. Here comes